Hey, beautiful. How are you? Really? I mean that. How are you? While you're thinking about that, I want to talk to you a little bit about the trap of perfection. I used to spend hours researching things, taking courses, turning every little thing into this big project before I would execute. And guess what? Nothing happened. Sound familiar? Because overthinking might feel productive, but it's just actually fear wrapped in all of these tasks, all of these lists. I was the list queen. I could make a list, I could make a framework, I could make a whole quick reference card for absolutely everything you can think of. And they stacked up, piled up. I don't even want to go through my file folders and see all the things that I had planned to do and never quite did. Maybe I did a few steps and then I just felt like I had to get more information and talk to more people. And it was all fear. It was all fear. Afraid not just of getting it wrong, but almost afraid of getting it right. What if all of these people now needed more things from me, more than I could give, or at least more than I thought I could give? So I would avoid all of that process and I would just get distracted by yet another course, by yet another list, by yet another social media expert. I want you to feel comfortable in what you know. I want you to recognize that the fear is never going to go away, and it shouldn't. Fear is there to keep us safe, to keep our awareness up at all times, to protect us. But sometimes it doesn't know when we need to be protected and when we're good. And when we don't know when we need to be protected, we find ourselves in that loop of more information. Now I need to go over here, talk to more people, get a couple more ideas, more information, and it never ends. And how do you feel when it never ends? How do you feel when you go back through and you look at all these lists and you look at all these frameworks and you look at all these documents that you had formatted perfectly for when it launched and it never launched? It's not a pleasant feeling at all. I've been there more times than I want to count. I've been there. But I want you to recognize that that clarity is going to come from action, not from research. When you put that foot out there, it does not only something to you in terms of building that confidence, but it connects to the people that you want to help. It connects to the people that you need in your life for that next stage. It's all part of the process, and action is the key, it's the center. So if you find yourself just constantly looking, seeking, researching, compiling, analyzing, stop. Just stop. It's okay to take that first step. 80% is way better than 0%. It's always going to be great. Just take that first step. So, this is what I want you to do today. I want you to set a timer, say 5, 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. And in those 10 minutes, I want you to take action on something that's been piling up, something that's been nagging you a little bit, something that's been on your mind and spinning through your head for weeks, months, maybe even years. In those 10 minutes, I want you to take step one. Then I want you to come back and tell me how it went. Got it. You got it. Don't be afraid. Or I should say, be afraid, but do it anyway.